Hi, my name is Sarah Wilson. I will be speaking about the time that I got a concussion after my horse kicked me in the head. So, what is a concussion? A concussion is a traumatic brain injury that can affect how the brain functions, and it's normally caused by a blow to the head. Sometimes, after a concussion, post concussion syndrome can occur. This usually happens when the brain gets overloaded after the concussion. With my concussion, I had a moderate concussion, which means I had a loss of consciousness for less than a minute, and I have a loss of memory for over 30 minutes after my accident. It was a completely avoidable accident if I had just paid more attention and if I hadn't have been as complacent around my horses as I was, because it was my own personal horse that kicked me, and I thought just because I'd owned her and had a lot of experience with her that it wouldn't happen, but it did. So I wish I hadn't have taken for granted that just because I was experienced that something like that wouldn't happen. On January 14th, 2020, I was going out early to feed my horses. I had to exercise a horse for school. I'm in the Martin Equine Training Technology program, and we had a meeting for class that morning as well, so I was leaving early. And I was home by myself, another mistake I should not have made, and I got kicked in the face, right on my jaw, right here, and I managed to call my dad to come get me, and I ended up sending a text to my teacher letting her know I wouldn't make it to class. And after my dad arrived to pick me up, he had to take me to the emergency room where I had two CT scans. Luckily, I had no bleeding in the brain or anything serious like that, but it was still an extremely traumatic experience, and it took me weeks to recover. And I did not listen to the doctor as well as I should have, which led to me getting post concussion syndrome. So it managed to take me even longer to get better after that. So now that you've heard my story on what happened, it's just really, really important to not become complacent in something just because you're experienced, or to take things for granted just because you've done something for a very long time in any kind of sport or any kind of dangerous activity. You might not think of it as dangerous, but there's still a risk factor, and that has to be acknowledged. It's just very important to not become complacent about things or to take things for granted. Thank you. Bye.